Precious, as I make I give on a quick updates. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. So later this evening, we will get Barrister Chetan Fury Wala as he go join us this evening. Make we cool down, talk about Nigerian politics 2027, and of course the Rivers politics, because that 350 million naira we they say the assembly members take for constituency projects when they constitute, we will talk about and make we know the implication. But beyond that, make I just quickly welcome on her to update with Precious. This now the fast version, the quick version of our update. Make we just do a sharp update sake of say we feel no get time to talk about all the stories then way day for headline today when our guests come, and it no go good if we just no mention all the stories then way be say supposed come up. So now waiting make we go sharply just quick do a quick one, just look at some of the updates them of things that they happen for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Inye, and as usually this week my belly to bring on an update of things where they happen for inside the country. Make a dish say my audio day or the ball. Okay, good. Thank you. So my audio day there. So very quickly, make a begin giving a so court don't affirm Abure sack. Court don't talk. Say true, we don't sack Abure. They don't order INEC to recognize Nenadi Usman's led LP. So say make the Nenadi Usman led Labour Party be the people will be say good day in charge of Labour Party. And people they talk say wait a minute, what did judiciary be the wait for before Peter Obi leave Labour Party where this one no happen? So the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has reportedly affirmed the removal of Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. Now the court also ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to recognize Senator Nenadi Usman National Caretaker Committee as the party's lawful leadership. Well, this one, the shell, as make I just drop and quickly give on her, not gonna know the kind of things the way they happen for Nigeria. This life will be very short. I hope so. 30 minutes or so that will not go waste time. So, as a matter of facts don't quite emerge why EBC's court eventually sacked Abure. Say reports been there earlier. We talk say So the courts, the judgment been there based on account by a human rights lawyer Inehide Effiong, we been post for inside of him Twitter handle. He say he was present at the Federal High Court when the judgment was delivered. Now he was learned that the Justice Peter Lifo delivered the judgment relying on the April 4, 2027 verdicts by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court judgment, the judge rely on to recognize Nenadi Usman as the valid leader of the party. Now, the judgment followed a litigation filed by a former Minister of Finance. Abure and the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) were respectively listed as defendants in the case or in the matter. The court held that evidence before it clearly showed that Abure's tenure as LP National Chairman had expired. It also dismissed Abure's argument that the matter was an internal party affair, not subject to judicial review, ruling that the establishment of a caretaker committee was a necessity arising from the Supreme Court's judgment. So, now it's in court talk be that. Now, if you remember, the party's National Executive Committee, NEC, they removed Abure as their chairman, and then constitute 29-member caretaker committee. We be say, Madam Nenadi Usman, the who we happen for one here. All of them say, no, we're not going to go inside that one. So yes, still talking about that. Today now, the Federal High Court will also sit down for inside Abuja today, Wednesday, upheld the exclusion, that is then commot the candidates of the Labour Party from the forthcoming area council elections will go happen for inside Federal Capital Territory (FCT). Now, the court for inside the judgment was delivered by Justice Peter Lifo declined to compel the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to accept and publish the list of candidates nominated to participate in the election by Labour Party and, its candidates in the FCT election. The plaintiff told the court that INEC had in September 2025 published its final list of candidates with LP's duly nominated candidates unlawfully excluded. But the court thought say no, they no go fit change them because of waiting they happen. Make I just cut and short like that. Quick, so that will not go waste time. Now, very quickly, as Labour Party they get their own judgments. Now so PDP too, they get their own judgment because a chieftain of PDP, remember, say yesterday, court rules say court failed to recognize Anyanwu as the secretary of PDP. And that's my landmark judgment. Because everybody don't talk. So that means that's one way Wiki and the team they do with Anyawona. That one no go get ahead at all at all. So a chieftain of the PDP, Umar Sani, don't talk. So the dismissal of Samuel Anyanwu's suit by Justice M.G. Umar of the Federal High Court, Abuja, marks a defending legal and political movement for the party, that is the PDP. For inside a statement, post will be saying put up, Sani said the development had far-reaching implications for party autonomy, judicial restraint, and the rule of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for these kind of things that really happen. Now, if you remember, Anyanwu bin go before the court to protect him as he perpetuate himself as the National Secretary of the PDP, despite overwhelming internal party actions and subsisting judicial pronouncement to the contrary. But meanwhile, his claims were decisively rejected. Court reject them in every way. Omaro said beyond the immediate parties, the judgment reinforces a settled but often contested constitutional principle. According to him, the ruling aligns squarely with recent Supreme Court judgments, notably Julius Abure versus Nenadi Usman and INEC versus SDP, where the apex court restated in unambiguous terms that leadership disputes within political parties were strictly internal matters of the party. So let them go settle them internally. Okay, but then, the same court say let them go settle them internally, say internal matters of the party. So go meet your board of trustees them. So for Wike Camp, no board of trustees for inside PDP they inside. He just gets Anyan with them and some other people them. So now I don't know how they will settle this issue. But for the same courts, when Abure case come up, ain't no great talks in an internal party affair, because Abure Daigi say no, come out mad for this thing, because that Supreme Court judgment also states say na internal party affair. He say no. Supreme Court judgment states in internal party affair and come out you, but you no agree come out. So me now they tell you say your 10 of them expire, or you can't they go. Now waiting court tell Abure with that. All right, the headlines and too plenty, so make I just quickly they tell you. 2027, Atiku Obi made no sacrifices, risked nothing in defense of Nigeria's democracy. APC now they talk this one. Say, I not make any sacrifice for Nigeria. Peter Obi, fight for democracy. Atiku, fight for democracy. But Tinubu fight for democracy. He risk everything. He risk in life. He even go on exile because he fight for democracy. And on not fight for democracy. On I won't enjoy democracy. What can I just leave our Tinubu make it just do our in Tinubu? I want to take fight for democracy when I won't enjoy democracy. Yeah. Okay, but we'll move on. 2027, why Peter Obi is likely to leave ADC. Jide Ojo, now they talk this one. Now, public affairs analyst Jide Ojo don't say the former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi is likely to leave the African Democratic Congress ADC for another party ahead of the 2027 election if he fails to win the party's presidential ticket. Now, Ojo said this during an interview on Channels Television, The Morning Brief, claiming that Atiku Abubakar might outspend Peter Obi, particularly if they are going to conduct indirect primaries. That is the one way we say they go carry, delegates go conduct. Now, I say rumor mill has it that Atiku has been a very good benevolent spender when it comes to party primaries. And I saw a talk today, Wednesday, assuming without conceding that in a free and fair primaries in ADC, Atiku emerges, I can see Peter Obi likely going to leave the ADC Democratic Party for another party. He claims that Atiku wants to be in the front line in terms of determining who will succeed him, who will succeed or who will be the candidates of the ADC. He said, which is why there are fears in certain quarters that he may outspend Peter Obi, particularly if they are going to conduct indirect primaries and so he said. However, he also noted that Obi, a former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has brought some excitement and renewed vigor in the opposition coalition. So he talked all of that. But this one also remind me waiting Ibi say the brother of Dati Baba Ahmed talk concerning this same matter, because when he spoke about it, he also did say almost the same thing, something will resemble the same thing, because he also did say that he see Peter Obi leaving the PDP if all no go well. And people they wonder say how it take use this leaving the coalition, that is the ADC, if all no go well. And he talked this one for the same Channels Television. We could listen to that when it takes to come. Sorry, I can't play the video, but please listen.
To understand. It's weaker experience and what Peter Obi needs to understand. One of the reasons I think Peter Obi is saying, hey, listen, look at me. This is Peter Obi. I'm not here for number 2. I'm not here for convention. I'm here to fly the flag. And he's getting people who are saying to him, initially in whispers and politely, and now they're saying to him, listen, join the queue. You're not the only one with ambition here. Look around you in this room. There are 1 or 2 people who have been here from day one. And they're sitting there waiting. And you're walking here and saying, Peter Obi doesn't do conventions. Or he just goes there to be anointed. So, ADC will bleed after its convention because almost certainly Vice President will get the ticket.
And when it does?
And when it does, some people will walk out because
that's my crumble.
It will be severely damaged. Because they would need, we're talking about a few more months to an election. How much damage control can you do against a party that already it's got all this money, all these politicians, a lot of, and maybe some sensitive state institutions would also be.
Give me a moment, Dr. Baba Ahmed, because I need to go on a break. But when we come, there are also fundamental questions, and we'll be getting.
Okay. All right. So you hear this one. Now waiting Ibise in talk, that is talking about Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed. He say Atiku go likely clinch the ticket for the ADC, and once Atiku clinch that ticket for the ADC, Peter Obi go likely come out for inside ADC, and that one it go almost bring an end to the opposition because it go worry the opposition. Well, make no waste time for inside this one. Now talking about the ruling party itself, the director of Commonwealth Institute and Advanced and Professional Studies, Professor Anthony Kila, he don't describe as totally unacceptable the excuse of defecting governors of wanting to be close to the center. Almost all the governors we don't come out, especially for the south. They say, we have to align to the center. We have to align to the center. So you don't describe that one, say it is totally unacceptable. Wait, see on me, but I want to align to the center. Which kind of center one align? He said, I have a bias against people who leave the opposition to join the ruling party. In my mind, they lack character, vision, and stamina. I believe that governors who have defected and who may be uncomfortable with the lack of automatic ticket assurance they are hearing will not leave the ruling All Progressives Congress. Now, he said the declaration is a farce intended to placate people and assure them that the party is upholding democratic principles. He talk a lot of things, so he vex very well inside the matter. But we could leave him enter inside other issues because we get too much talk to handle today. Now, Atiku, who deleted tweets condemning Deborah Samuel's killing by Islamic terrorists out of fear, shouldn't be trusted with presidency. Who talked this one? Shehu Sadiq. Before you go think, say I want to make a talk him. No, not be so. Okay. Now, Nigeria political commentator Shehu Sadiq, he don't slam the 2023 presidential aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, over what he described as lack of courage in speaking against Islamic terrorism and extremism. So all this havoc where they happen, all this thing where be say Islamic extremism they do, why it they hard you to talk about them? Why you no fit talk about them? Say for you not to get courage to talk about them, now be say you not even ready serve to be the president of Nigeria. That means you not going to even do anything meaningful for inside Nigeria. That's basically what he said. But let me quote him the way he said. He said, a man tweeted to condemn the murder of Deborah Samuel by Islamic terrorists. In fact, is extremist Islamic terrorist in Sokoto State, but deleted the tweet for fear of the Muslim community. Yet, you believe that that same man will fight Islamic terrorism in Nigeria if he becomes president. You are stupid to believe that. Now, so it not be me right hand, my handwriting. Shehu Ghazali Sadiq, my name. In fact, go for in Twitter handle, you go see him. And of course, trust a lot of people, they don't come under him, come begin put comments there. What do you think about that? That because Atiku Abubakar deleted Deborah Samuel's tweet, he's not likely to fight terrorism in Nigeria. He's not just likely. And if you watch the body language of even the ADC itself as a party, they haven't really mentioned the Islamic extremists for inside their talk. They never really mention them. When they talk, in fact, the body language of the ADC, I say no Christian genocide. That's their body language. Say everybody they killed. You've heard the spokesperson say that several locations. Say no Christian genocide. People they killed, not because of say they intended at one place or the other. So if they know if we call a spade, naming it what it is as an opposition party, so that people, with these people, then when they feel persecuted, when they feel, this way, when they kill, go fit get assurance, say, oh, we did a country, and oh, this opposition get us for mind. Then what is the different thing you're coming to do? That means you're coming to repeat what Buhari did and what Tinubu is doing. And now what they come, they do. this is exactly what Shehu they talk about. Now, we could move on to other issues. Alleged 31 billion fraud, court slams ex-minister Saleh Maman's counsel over time-wasting antics in trial. So the Federal High Court Judge, Capital Territory Abuja Justice Marian Aneni has accused defense counsel to Temitayo Shonoye San of adopting time-wasting antics in the trial of former Minister of Power Saleh Maman. If you remember that case, he still they caught, and the money they involved plenty well over 31 billion. Now in BC they involved for inside that's money grabbing what happened there. All right, so make we quickly move on. Why pro-Wike lawmakers want to impeach Rivers Governor Fubara? This one make we just leave them, because when Ogachi time come in the evening, he go dissect the matter well, because the scoop don't come out why they want impeach Fubara. And if we begin to talk about them here, no, time will go too much. I'll not go finish them. So make we just leave them for evening. When Ogachi time wala come, we go talk about them big time and cool down to break down the matter. So for now, make we leave this River State matter. Move on to other issues. And DSS 6 court order to detain ex-AGF Abubakar Malami over terrorism financing, other allegations. These are just very simple things. So the DSS don't go meet court, say we arrest Malami and won't charge him for terrorism financing. Just what they did to Nnamdi Kanu, basically. So instead of to carry and go court or charge and go court immediately, will be the tradition and the constitutional thing to do. The thing what they do now, they seek court order to make them keep them for their custody for terrorism financing. You don't understand them? So now waiting to be say did they do be that? All right, make her quickly move on to other issues. Quickly, EFCC presents video evidence in Abuja courts to counter Oyo Ita's discourse. Duress claim in 3 billion fraud trial. This story go long, small, but make her just cut them short. So the trial of former head of service of the Federation, Winifred Oyo Ita, resumed on Tuesday at the Federal High Court in Maitama, Abuja, with the prosecution witness insisting that the defendant made her statements for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, voluntarily under, caution, and not under caution. So the proceedings before Justice James Omotosho entered a trial within trial phase, following Oyo Ita's claim that the statement relied upon by the EFCC were extracted from her under duress. So now the court, the talk say, forget about that one. Yes, say talk about the confession where you make to us for the crime where you commit, no be under duress. You carry your kurukuru and make them. So let's see how far this case could go. Okay, so very quickly going back to the PDP and the River State issue, I go skip this issue because River State APC rather they call say me then come out their spokesperson Oga Moka. We go talk about that one when Oga Henry come this evening. Pierre rather come this evening. 2027, replacing Shetima will jeopardize Tinubu's re-election. APC chieftains don't they want. So basically, people don't they want say anything will make Tinubu. This one, yes, say if they pick Dogara, if they pick Bishop Coker, if they pick who again? Yeah, you watch that. If they pick say all this one way they pick up and down, including Oga Christopher Musa. Say anything we make and say okay, make it balance in this thing. Do Christian, Muslim candidates instead of Muslim candidate. Say he go worry you. Oga, we don't they want you. He go worry you. But forget about that in the politics they talk about. And that Tinubu be this, the jagaban of politics. He go calm Shetima down. See, Tinubu is a master strategist because he get what he go use hold everybody. He gets where he hold you for corner so that he go do what he supposed to do. So he go hold you and he go do the right thing. Now, what to make the call him jagaban and master strategist for politics. So forget about that. If you're worried about that, forget about it. Okay, so Mark will go to another case which slightly gets to do with Tinubu a little bit, but not him, because this has got to do with his governor, Oga Sanwo-Olu. Now, we hear say the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission don't talk how Aisha Achimogu used $13 million for alleged illicit funds to buy Nigerian oil blocks. In case you don't know who Aisha Achimogu be, I don't know, but People's Gazette, been they insinuate say she be Sanwo-Olu girlfriend or side chick. Remember the lady we go spend her 50th birthday for an island? We spend play. Where they come accuse the Lagos governor, they say attend the party. And where they spray dollar anyhow for that party? That island will be say Beyonce and her husband go stay one time. Now that island, that is the person. So this is the lady. So now the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission don't detail how she carried $13 million, not naira, in alleged illicit funds no be money where she gets clean. Now, what's in that statement mean? Alleged illicit fund, money where BC carry Kudukere gets to Ocean Gate Engineering Oil and Gas Limited. She used illicit funds linked to Ocean Gate Engineering Oil and Gas Limited. That it was allegedly used to acquire 2 Nigerian oil blocks connected to, businesswoman Aisha Achimogo. This now it's in EFCC talk. Now, in fact, they plenty. Remember when it be say EFCC hold that first of all, then write her before she they come back, say, Oga go you, and then as she they come back, now so then bab her. And even when she come no too well, now that matter be that. Make her not too rush, go because time they go. Now, alleged 9.7 million terrorism financing. Court grants Bauchi commissioner at the 100 million naira bill. You remember the Bauchi finance minister, the finance commissioner to Oga Bala Muhammad, where they hold say it finance terrorism through Mieti Allah Bodejo. Now be that. Now what they talk about. So courts don't grant them bail of 100 million naira. After then, we go know as the matter go. Now, residents were warned not to talk about 177 Kaduna kidnapping incidents. This, according to Buhari. You see, there's some things that happen for Nigeria. Go just the one that say, are we okay like this? So you remember yesterday I told you that both the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) and the Nigerian Police, then they argue over the 100 and something people will be said they kidnapped for different churches for inside Kaduna State. Now I'm coming to it. Just hold on. The community people then they talk say they kidnap their people. Now, CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, they talk say they kidnap their church members. But Nigerian police saying a lie, they no kidnap their people. Now, guess waiting happen. In fact, make I finish reading this story. The matter carry and say the community people then tell them as the attack happened, immediately, maybe police come or something like that, they can't tell them, may they keep quiet or not talk. Anybody not tell these people anything, not talk anything. And the reason we make this one happen, I go let you know. It is for this series of stories I won't read now. So that I know go be like saying now my personal talk. Make I tell you through the people that we talk, they talk. So we hear some residents of Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State have said that they were directed not to speak publicly about the recent kidnap of 177 church members for inside Kaduna State. Now, journalist Ruben Buhari made the disclosure today, Wednesday, while speaking on Channels Television Morning Brief. He said efforts to get first-hand accounts from community members were frustrated because they claimed they had been instructed to remain silent. It's shocking, Abi. They claimed they had been instructed to remain silent for something where they worried them, where they killed them. But guess what? They were, in fact, make I just play a little bit of the excerpt of what you talk, make you hear them, so that you know the thing saying in my mouth. Oh yeah, hear them.
Okay, because we spoke to people in the community, and it was very difficult for them to speak because they said the chairman came and he said, please, that they should not talk to anyone. They should just keep this news within themselves. They'll try as much as possible to quickly bring out to these people. And so basically that was the reason they were acting on the orders of the chairman, not to talk to anybody, not to divulge what happened in that community.
They hear them so that you not see you heard it from Precious's mouth. Now the horse mouth be this one direct. That's how you talk. So federal government tell them say, sorry, the chairman tell them say, don't say anything. Zip it. No talk anything. And they come. I'm coming to more story because somebody like Chido Dinkalo don't even talk about this one now. And they come. But we'll just go to other stories concerning now. Christian Media Forum don't lament the abduction of Kaduna worshippers, demand immediate rescue. The Christian Media Forum don't talk, say this kind one, made them release them sharp. Then they don't complain. And then as it get to do with this genocide, at the end of the day, say police be deny, say it no happen. Sorry, the kidnap no happen. But finally, Nigerian police don't come agree, say okay, we surrender. It happened. So Nigerian police don't finally agree, say they kidnapped 100 and something people. Are you kidding me? The police have confirmed the mass abduction of worshippers in a church in Kaduna after initial denial by one of the forces commissioners. Police spokesman Benjamin Hunde disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. In fact, it is very painful to hear this kind of things that happen. If you remember yesterday, I told you that US Congressman Riley Moore posted it, and under his post, people come to say, why are you believing Sahara reporters? Now fake news, don't follow them. In fact, people come, they bring police own report, say police say there was no such thing, there was no attack, there was no kidnap and all that. The man still posted in post, he not talk anything, he just leave them there. So eventually, now the same police, so people they repost say na lie no happen. The same police now don't come finally agree say true attack happen. And they come, I go tell you why it be say then they hide them. But make a first tell you what happen when the police commissioner visit there. So we hear say, according to this exclusive report by Sahara reporters, that the commissioner of police in Kaduna State, Muhammad Rabiu, visited one of the churches. You know, some are different churches, now the attack happened. So he visited one of the churches where the armed terrorists abducted worshippers in Kaduna in Kumin Wali. Now, a remote community in Kajuru, local government area of Kaduna State, following the deadly attack that has thrown the area into fear and mourning. He said, quoting Sahara reporters, say phones switched off, recording banned during commissioner's visit. Now the instruction we didn't get. Phones switched off. People where they kidnap their people, phones must be switched off. Commissioner they can't talk to now, commiserate to now, sure na so na people will come back. But I think they can't see and not get right to on a phone. On a must close everything. Now, multiple sources, according to Sahara reporters, told them that during the visit, the police commissioner who arrived at the scene with heavily armed security operatives instructed everyone present to switch off their mobile phones and warned them not to record videos or take photographs throughout the visit. According to sources, the commissioner also visited the surrounding areas affected by the attack. Now, the visit followed attacks on communities in southern Kaduna. Meanwhile, the same police commissioner earlier denied any abduction of worshippers anywhere in southern Kaduna. But Nahin Kona tell them, say, switch off your phone. Hey, if you see the video, okay, make a come. In fact, let's leave that instead because this is really crazy. One of the videos from the scene showing the commissioner of police surrounded by some armed officers as he suspected the church building. As he inspected the church building and interacted with some of the victims. In the video, one of the victims seen wearing a yellow jersey has visible head injuries. The victim reportedly escaped from the terrorists as they were transporting the abducted worshippers into the forest. Now, during the visit, the commissioner was seen speaking directly to the injured victims inside the church, questioning him in Hausa how he managed to escape from the abductors and what exactly transpired during the attack. Escaped victim recounts how he fled with his child, narrating his ordeal to the commissioner and his team. The victim explained that the attack happened suddenly while they were in church worship. They were in the church session that Sunday. He said, when we reached the place where they closed, where they chased people, I was carrying my daughter in my hand. In fact, he explained, well, time don't go. Make her quickly move on because I don't forget, say, I suppose make them very short. Now, Chidi Odunkalo don't chime in inside the matter. So, former chairman of the National Human Rights Commission, Professor Chidi Odunkalo, don't accuse the Kaduna Commissioner of Police, Muhammad Rabiu, of deliberately suppressing the truth about the alleged abduction, or about the abduction, not be alleged anymore because it's been confirmed now, about the now confirmed abduction of churchgoers in Kajuru local government area. Odunkalo made the allegation in a post he posted on his Twitter handle, and trust him, he could really type and talk very well too. This where he shared videos showing a team of police led by the CP visiting the affected community after initial denial. Now, in the post, the human rights lawyer questioned the credibility of the police denial of the incident, insisting that the Nigerian police force was fully aware from the beginning of what transpired, but was acting under external influence. You feel that the Nigerian police was rather acting under external influence. So now we to make them keep quiet. Now, he said the Nigerian police alone know who's and what script they are acting in the claiming to deny the mass abduction of Sunday attack in Kajuru. According to him, the Kaduna Commissioner of Police had personally visited the community. Bottom line, he said he did the person's script so that they act, and will never know that person. Your guess is as good as mine. Do you know anything? Okay, so Kaduna government denied kidnapping of over victim worshippers to avoid US scrutiny. This one, another source, nine talk up. A source they unknown, can't talk and say, I know the reason we make them deny them. I know say US on the vex, say they kidnap Christians. And Oga Benjamin for inside Israel don't vex to say they no go continue to accept the attack on Christians. So the source now, according to waiting news, right? Not be me right and don't talk say and waiting make them be initially deny them now to avoid, because now we US ID for inside that body now to avoid further scrutiny by the United States of America. Now waiting make them deny them initially. Do you agree with that? That the reason why Nigerian government denied initially was to avoid scrutiny by the United States? Oh yeah, I'm going to go through that. Catholic bishops don't call for unified fight against banditry, kidnapping, and caution on tax reform. Say, Mark, are they careful for this tax reform? So, Mark, are they careful? And then make all of us join hands together, fight banditry and terrorism, including kidnapping. And then, as so they talk about this one, what happened here, more attacks did they happen because they like say this church one and I make attacks don't stop for Nigeria. Attacks did they happen because terrorists attack Adamawa Governor Fintiri's hometown. That is the governor hometown Gongo in village. Kill 2 forest guards, abduct 1 forest guard. This our new forest guard. Then will just launch enter forest just that. It shock you. They don't kill them. Nah. People. Oh. God help me. Now talking about attacks, terrorists don't release 6 more Ekwa worshippers in Kogi community after payment of ransom. You remember the Ekwa people we spend Christmas, they're including children and all that, and they don't release 6 more after the community gather money pay ransom. So no be saying a government effort bring them out. According to the news way they carry come out. Okay, make I just leave that one, make we move on. And then Nigerian Nigerian soldiers brutalized Ekiti residents at checkpoint amid alleged extortion of motorists. They extort motorists, person talk on a brutalizer. Now waiting this news carry like this. Now, RULAC petitions FCT police command over alleged torture, sexual abuse, extortion by Garaki DPO and officers. DPO, extortion, sexual abuse. Oh. And a civilian JTF operatives brutalized young man for insulting commander, torture another in Borno. Meanwhile, that's in Borno State. Now we hear say our troop they don't face attack. They don't kill how many because of ambush attack. Yesterday was Zamfara, today in Borno. Kano ADC chairman don't slam Nigerian government. Say Nnamdi Kanu jailed. Why Bello Tuji roams free? Is they good? Now we say Kano ADC chairman they talk. Say Nnamdi Kanu na jail am carry and go for Sokoto. But meanwhile, Bello Tuji they roam around free. Or is they good? I'm waiting there right with that. Okay, another day to other news. Inspector General of Police Gov't flouts Tinubu's order, approves police escort for INEC commissioners, recs, and directors. This, according to the Tory way they ground. And then very quickly, Imo community left without health care as Umu Neato Ishiogwa Center collapses. If you see the Governor Hope Uzodinma led Imo State Health Center, one of the health centers for this Umunato Ogwa Center. You go fear. If you see building, everything don't everything don't collapse. Yakata health center, the only health center where they say the community get where they use manage their life. Now I know even they functional at all. How they won't come manage. How people go fit use access healthcare. And health now one of the most important things where anybody feel need. Well, ADC don't oppose government's plan to release scores of suspected bandits. Say, what's on they release them for? On they release bandits. What's on they release them for? Okay, now. All right, make a just stop on there. Then 5 soldiers killed, many injured as Boko Haram suicide bomber hits military convoy in Borno. And 5 of our soldiers, 9 don't die like that. And many others, 9 don't sustain wound. Following that one, we be say happen. And then suspected terrorist attacks security team escorting freed villagers in Zamfara. Then free villagers for Zamfara, we be say that they suspect to go back. Then terrorists can attack them again. Oh, Oluwa, our country, Nigeria. It is well. Government officials reportedly trapped as bandits ambush security team in Zamfara State. That's another news carry. And then terrorists release final 6 abductees from... No, that is not it. Residents were warned not to talk about 177 Kaduna kidnapping incident. I don't already tell on that one. Christian Media Forum, I don't tell on as a lament about this matter. Meanwhile, going to other stories, we hear Senegal don't revoke Nigerian billionaire Arthur Easy oil license. Oga Arthur Easy, what you do Senegal now? Oga Faye, how far? So say they don't revoke that oil license. And then Oduwole don't explain real impact of Trump-led US tariffs for inside Nigeria. And denies. Army records casualties as troops engage fleeing terrorists in Borno State. I think I've covered this already. Anambra Catholic priest, Father Nwankwo recounts 44 minutes ordeal with gunmen. Not be smart to well, Father carrying IC for inside waiting happen for Ekulo, way from Ekulobia, where we say in from come, waiting an encounter. He said, I was heading to Oka, the traffic lights were red, and I stopped waiting for it to turn green. But before this happened, there were gunshots in all directions. I saw people shooting from the Nanka road coming towards the roundabout. I saw a lady lying on the road divider in the way towards Isofia, and I guessed that she was hit by the bullets. Oh my goodness! And there were gunshots from the route to Oko. So I exited the car and re-entered because I just drive off from Aguata direction, and the way it happened, I wasn't sure the running back would be safe. In fact, it narrated a lot of things when we say happen. It talk a lot. It talk a lot of things. Well, I've been want to say I would on some basketballs we happened earlier. I mean, yesterday between Christian Association of Nigeria as the basis that time they were arguing with the Nigerian police that I tell on I say attack, they wanna say attack no day. What tell on I say attack no day? Listen to how they were narrating the ordeal of the attack. So it happened, and of course, especially considering the denial of the Nigerian police concerning the attack where EBC happened. Take a listen.
I want to also say this.
Okay, I think that is not that conversation. Yeah, that is it. Let's see. I got it. That's it.
Not allow security issues to be politicized. My candid advice is that we must not allow security issues to be politicized. Neither do we come to public space to make statements about security issues that do not help in healing wounds, but further make people to have more reason not to trust us. So I'm advising the police, I'm advising all those who have spoken to be careful. We want to win the trust of Nigeria. We want to win the confidence of Nigerians. I am not sure it's right for us to say things like this in public media. But for avoidance of doubt, if you listen to the local government chairman, he did tactically admit that there were bandits. But he just turned again, and he wasn't talking about kidnap, he talked about hospital. So that shows you that he wasn't really answering the question, because no one was saying someone was in the hospital. We are simply saying that people were in church and were kidnapped. He asked for something, and call him now and again and ask him. He asked that if we have the list. This morning, we have the list of 177 people with him. So we have the list. So let him tell the other one. We have the name of the church. We have the time the incident happened. The police also know that they have the report wired by them. So I'm not sure it is right for security issues to be politicized, because it's like you don't care about the life of the mother of somebody, the father of somebody, the son of somebody, the friend of somebody. I don't want to belong to that. As a pastor and as a Christian, I've said the day I start lying when it has to do with life of individual, I should just hand over my license and stop preaching. So this incident happened. All we want the security agencies to do is to go after them. But to come to the public and start denying, and I don't know who they were referring to as merchants. Sadly, we don't understand. Is it the community people who are merchants? Is it the current chairman of local government who is a merchant? Or are the stakeholders in that place who confirm that this incident happened that are merchants? Because for us, we are just partners in progress, wanting to help make sure things are done right. And we want to do it truthfully. We want to do it with integrity. We don't want to join into the politics of lie. Sadly, this report had combination of party issue. I think you shouldn't even have another party speaking now. We're talking about Nigerians that we feel, we know have been taken away. Let's tell our security to go after them. We trust our governor. We appreciate the effort of the security agency in Kaduna State. In the last 1 week, they have actually helped us rescue some of our pastors, rescue even the wife of Venerable this. So we commend them, and we know they can also go after these people and rescue them. But I don't know the politics being played and the deniers. This is quite sad. But whoever is asking for list, we have shown them the list. Let them tell us that list does not exist.
All right.
Just before we let you go.
So you don't hear him. So there was that argument. Say the Nigerian police will even say the naysayers, statement when naysayers make say nothing they happen everywhere they nice, everywhere they sick. Well, there you have it. The Christian Association of Nigeria debunking within the police they talk and saying that insisting that there was attack. Now their insistence now make finally we can't agree now. Police can't agree. Say attack day. Well, make us stop. I'm here in the next 40 minutes. There about 30 minutes. Oga, Chetam Fury. I want to go join me for inside the studio. Make for break other things, especially as it gets to do with the Nigerian elections 2027. The drama where they play out for inside APC. For River State, especially concerning the impeachment of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. And the one we hear say the lawmakers take 350 million naira as constituency project money where they no constitute anything. Will they come back? We're going to talk about that later in the evening. I'd like to say I love you guys. I appreciate it. If this is your first time of joining us, what are you waiting for now? Please kindly click on the subscription button. Please kindly subscribe. Follow us like your village people. See you very soon later this evening. Goodbye and God bless you. Bye.